My name's Keith.
And I'm Jason. We're here to tell you a little bit more about our experience volunteering here at Imago.
My passion for volunteering began at an early age. I think most people that have a gift are kind of called when they're younger.
Over the last few years at Imago, I've been involved in setup, tear down, coffee table, ushering.
Visitors forum, sports, men's ministry.
Dance team.
Yeah, worship group.
Singles group.
I mentioned prayer. I did prayer a few times. A normal Sunday morning starts pretty early for us. We're on the floor at 5 Sunday morning, so ideally we like to get there, late Saturday night so we can be ready to roll in the morning. Imago is all about commitment.
Not everyone's suited to volunteer at Imago. Only the toughest survive, and there's a rigorous training procedure set up to weed out the weakest.
Eventually, volunteering just comes second nature to you. Your senses become fine-tuned to danger. Just last week, Jason and I were hanging out by the coffee table and the end of the corridor. We're talking to some new recruits about possibly, how they can up their game in the volunteering thing. But we turned around, we kind of sensed it at the same time. It's kind of uncanny. Like we just looked at each other and we knew that something was going on down there. And sure enough, someone was trying to take a hot beverage into the sanctuary, which everyone knows, no coffee in the sanctuary. Really, we were able to take care of the situation within a few seconds.
Naturally, when you volunteer as much as we do, people notice you. And of course, there's the issue of members of the opposite sex being a lot more attracted to you. We don't get unequally yoked with girls that don't volunteer as much as we do. And that's a struggle, but we're brother to brother. We're working through it.
Yeah.
We're Red Bull, Power Bar
Yeah.
volunteers.
Pretty much.
Scott has a special stash. He keeps us juiced up real good.
There's been some rumors of performance enhancers and the like, but really we're completely natural.
And what is a performance enhancer?
Yeah, really.
I mean,
for me, it's Jesus.
Is an anabolic steroid?
Bothers me that people think that we're doing this with a little help on the side, the performance enhancers and the like. But no, I mean.
Yeah, I trust what Scott has in those needles is for our good. What have I given up? I try not to think of it as a sacrifice. I think of it more as just opportunities, but there are times where I think about the fact that I haven't seen my parents in 7 years, haven't gotten married or had kids, but I take so much pleasure in setting up the rooms for other people that are married and have kids that it's a joy.
You couldn't function without us, and we do it for God. For Jesus, the big man, and I don't know. People can feel intimidated by it, but they just need to know that you could get in, and you can still help, you can still contribute. You just need to stay faithful, available, and teachable. And you guys you'll make a great volunteer.
I feel like I get paid every time I see a smiling family walking through the hall, though.
That's all I need.
Money. Scott can have his money.
Yeah, he can.
I'll take the smiles.